we want guys from those type of systems. We want guys that are hunters. Like you can tell he's just drooling. He just wants to go get the quarterback. Guys like Dante Fowler, who is my guy that we're going to take a look at, coming from that defense of the Cowboys, like those guys live for rushing the quarterback. And, they put these guys at different positions along the defensive line. So you're going to see Fowler in a few of these clips bump inside. And my honorable mention, you said it, Anthony, it was Omenihu from the Niners. He's a guy that I talked to a lot leading into the draft when he was coming out. Got to learn his game, got to meet him at the Senior Bowl. Big guy in very much the same way, can bump inside in rush downs and actually in pass rush situations. So, but I want to focus on Fowler now because when I watch his film, man, I'm like, holy cow, this guy has juice, right? And also I got to thinking, I'm like, man, this guy, he's been in the league for forever, it seems, right? He's only 28 years old. And I think he played on a $3 million contract with the Cowboys last year, but he's more of a pass rush specialist. As I said, I wanted a guy that can pin his ears back, go get the quarterback, but he was used all over the defensive line. His athleticism, you're going to see, it just pops when you hit play on the film. He's got that attack mentality, a very good change of direction overall. But the thing that really stuck out to me when I started digging into some of the stats is how quickly he creates pressure. So listen to this. The average time to pressure for Dante Fowler last year was 2.32 seconds. That was 7th among all interior defensive linemen and edge players. So 2.32 seconds was his average time to pressure. That's crazy. That's exactly what I want on the Bills. Now, if we're talking third downs, his average time to pressure was 2.19 seconds.
That's crazy fast. Just in case people don't know, that's lightning quick.
Yeah, and you got to think about it too. So the average time to pressure to a sack is 3.55 seconds. So that puts into perspective how quick this guy is. He's really good at beating hands. You're going to see it on this play in a wide 4-eye. This is something the Bills do a bunch. Now, a lot of times it'll be, Ed Oliver as that guy or Daquan Jones in these wide alignments. But you're going to see him here. Watch him attack the guard here right there. Look at him just beat him with his agility. Little shake, and then inside, there's that quick pressure. Now, he doesn't bring the quarterback down, but now that's flushing a guy like Sam Bradford. I always say Sam Bradford. Matt Stafford. Oh, my God. Dude, how many times has that happened in this film room? It's so
I know. I recognize it. You were so angry. Yeah.
Matt Stafford gets him off the spot. And this guy is not the type of guy that you want your quarterback running out and making throws on the run. So look what happens. He throws it, and that gets picked off. So that quick pressure, that's what I want. I want guys that want to hunt, get the quarterback off the spot, affect the quarterback in many ways. And Fowler can do that from the edge position and from the interior defensive line position. Watch this athleticism. Again, 4-eye technique against the Bengals offensive line. So watch this spin move right here. Look at him seal that with his
pick.
Yeah, there's the ice pick, and then just boom, give me the ball. Just taps it out of there. Like, watch it in real time. Look how quick this happens and the change of direction from him. Boom. He does a great job of spotting where the quarterback's going to step into the pocket, set up, or even hitch up. And you see that on this play, again, beating the offensive lineman there with a nice inside spin move.
What's nice about Fowler as well, like, in a good way, he's been around the block a bit. Like, he's an experienced rusher. He knows about angles to the quarterback and how to affect the pocket and how to build plans and put things together. This one would just be the rep you showed before, and this one are both just like welcomed additions to the Bills defensive line. Like, being able to take an edge and put him into these scenarios on third down, that harkens back to that specialist kind of role you mentioned earlier in terms of what you were looking at. Like, you've got somebody who's like a mercenary on third downs. And if you can take somebody and line him up over a guard like this, and it's that much of a mismatch, and he knows how to create those mismatches. And then more importantly, he has the skill set to be able to execute these mismatches. It's just the type of juice and athleticism and quick winning ability the Bills don't currently have, but they could definitely use.
Yeah. And we're talking about athleticism and adding it to the defensive line, the edge rush position. I mean, look at the athleticism again on that play. I mean, another spin move, but watch how he just comes up off the ground. There's the ice pick, and then he spins and flattens to the quarterback. Yeah, that
Backcourt
quarterback's under
tackle.
duress. The defensive line of the Cowboys, they have talent and they have that attack mentality. And yes, having guys like Tank Lawrence and Micah Parsons are going to get guys like Fowler one-on-one, but you cannot deny the athleticism
Mhm.
that he has. Anthony, like it just pops. Like that is just ridiculous. There aren't many guys on the Bills defensive line that can make moves like this.
No, that's a huge point. And, also to that, Fowler also had, guys on that line. Here's an example though. You can create one-on-one scenarios based on alignment. Like if you're lining him up on the interior, you want to create an opportunity against a guard, or if you want to play in this wide alignment, you have a higher probability of setting the offensive tackle up in a one-on-one scenario. And again, like you said, it's the juice. Like look at he goes off the ground and that poor that poor right tackle 76. Like, look at look at the position that he's in. I feel so bad for him. Like, but it's because of the violence that Fowler executes that spin with,
Yeah.
combined with the fluidity. It's quick, it's smooth, it's precise. And again, it goes to that, some athleticism, some bend, some technicality, some moves. These are all things that the Bills don't currently have. They don't have guys who have that proven track record aside from Von Miller. Greg Rousseau is getting there to a degree from the edge position,
Yeah.
but you need somebody who's a proven winner. And Fowler, again, showing that he's got a multitude of ways to win, but also that he can be a mismatch because of some of the traits he had.
Just a burst off the line of scrimmage. Look how it stresses
So
that
quick.
tackle. It turns his hips immediately after one kick slide. Like that explosiveness stresses offensive linemen. And yes, again, they have some talent there, but he's just unreal. Now watch this
Yeah.
finish again, bumped inside here at defensive tackle. Look at him beat the hands, but then watch him, much like the play where you saw Abercrombie come around the edge. Watch
Mhm.
how right there, that right foot, he plants and then turns. Like
Oh,
this is an
so hard.
amazing play. So beat the hands, but then that guy recovers and he's driving him into the other offensive lineman. But right here, he says, "Nope, I'm not letting that happen." And guess what? You're coming down with me, Kirk Cousins.
Oh,
Like that is an amazing display of athleticism from Fowler. And again, it's just something I want for the Bills as they're, especially on those third downs. Like the Bills need a closer to
yes.
supplement the pass rush when Von Miller's out. This guy can help in so many different ways, not just outside, but inside.
Yeah, imagine having that type of proven production and pedigree when Von Miller is out. But then also when Von Miller comes back, what happens if you want to line up Fowler and Von on the same side?
Mhm.
Or and you want to kick Fowler inside and allow him to work against guards in this scenario. And he gets into the backfield and just takes down Sam Brett. Kirk Cousins
You
just
mother.
takes down Kirk Cousins. It looks like a 9 to me, and I'm thinking
Yeah.
Vikings. Oh, fuck, so stupid. This time he beats Ed Ingram. Ed Ingram had a horrible year in pass protection for the Vikings.
Terrible. Terrible.
But yeah, he clears the hands. That's a really hard thing when your momentum is already carrying you to the right, and then you have a lineman also pushing you. Yes, and then look at how he
He
braces.
leverages himself. Yeah.
Yes, he balances himself a little bit and stabilizes himself by putting
Off
his
the hip
hand
of
on
that
the hip.
guy.
Yep, puts the hip on Bradbury. And then again, while you're moving full speed to the inside and being pushed there, I like how he plants the knee. He's getting pushed down by Ingram as you highlighted, but look at like his upper body. Like he is contorting his body in order to change his momentum and kind of redirect that inertia that he's feeling in order to fully plant on that leg and bounce back inside. That's the type of athleticism. No matter who. I love Greg Rousseau. Rousseau can't do that. Epinesa can't do that. Basham can't do that. And that's not bad, but adding somebody who can and adding that skill set into the gumbo pot with the rest of what you have, it allows you to be more versatile and be more multiple. It would be a welcomed addition.